It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Friday, May 27th. I'm James Spann. Memorial Day weekend is here. Weather not changing very much. But maybe in a week or so, things look wetter. Let's go in there and check things out. As we often do, we'll start with the water vapor satellite view. Got troughing to the west of the state. Big storms flaring through parts of East Texas and Louisiana. But around here, you just can't really find much. Look at the radar. Can you find showers? I see basically two little clusters of them, one in Cullman County, one in Lamar County, and that's it. And the prospects of widespread rain not looking good this weekend. Temperatures well up in the 80s. Huntsville, 88. Birmingham, 87. And again, we'll be well up in the 80s tomorrow and probably around 90 on Sunday into early next week. In fact, guidance coming in a little hotter for early next week with potential for low 90s. That's a satellite view, a field of cumulus clouds across the state, but again, very little rain. To the west, flash flood watches for parts of Texas. Got severe thunderstorm watch boxes up for parts of the Great Plains, and this one for Southeast Texas and Louisiana until 9 o'clock tonight, but that will fade long before reaching us. Severe weather potential for the rest of today and tonight. The risk of severe weather from Louisiana and Texas north up into the Corn Belt. Tomorrow, a marginal risk in that same zone. And on day 3, which is Sunday, a marginal risk for parts of Michigan and some of the adjacent states, and again, parts of the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. Rain through Wednesday morning, not much. Just isolated showers around here, the big rains to the west. But again, we could see an increase in rain about a week from now. Tropical weather, Invest 91L. And the Atlantic looks kind of chaotic on the infrared satellite view, but the visible suggesting a low-level swirl about 75 west and 28 north, well to the east of Cape Canaveral. Guys, the Hurricane Center have a 90% chance of that becoming a subtropical storm before it moves inland. And this will bring breezy and showery conditions to the Carolinas, but this will not be anything really dangerous. The riptide's the main problem. The guidance, very uniform, consistent, pushing this thing up toward the coast of South Carolina with a curve back to the northeast. No impact on Alabama or the Gulf Coast. And the intensity guidance, if it makes it, if this thing becomes a subtropical storm or not, the effect's going to be about the same. If it gets a name, the name will be Bonnie. All right, model fans, the GFS, this is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time. Ridging in the northeast, troughing over the Great Plains. And for us, there might be a few scattered showers about tomorrow. I'd say of the 3 weekend days we have, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, that would be the day with the better chance of a shower. But even then, many locations dry. High, probably mid-80s with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Sunday, we heat up to near 90. The chance of rain, very small. The tropical low is inland over South Carolina. Same thing Monday, mostly sunny with a high at or just over 90. The GFS coming in at 91. Tuesday, how about low 90s? Upper ridging kind of keeps us hot and dry. Same thing Wednesday, first day of June, first day of meteorological summer, first day of the hurricane season. Thursday, we might begin to see an increase in the number of showers and storms as the ridge begins to break down. And this is a week from today, Friday, June 3rd, a pretty good trough west of the state. And that would be a day that looks rather unsettled, and we could use the rain, maybe scattered to numerous showers and storms, with highs dropping back in the low 80s. Here's the end of the forecast period. This is Monday, June 6th. Look at that now. That's a very interesting pattern, with an upper low forming around Fort Smith, Arkansas, and with troughing, that would be unsettled with temperatures maybe below average. So let's hope that is the case. You don't want to get locked into a ridge this early in the summer. And the numbers looking pretty hot next week, easily the hottest week so far this year. Don't know if we see 96, but I do think we see low 90s. But the numbers come back down toward the middle part of, or toward the end of next week as the rain chances increase. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here from me will be Monday morning at 7 o'clock. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders. We'll have the updates tomorrow and Sunday. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.